Okay, guys, you can start the class. So yesterday's class we discussed about how to create methods. We can write n number of methods in a class, and we understood why we have to write the methods inside a class, because it's easy to understand the technical flow of the main test case, of the main test. So we can segregate the lines of code into appropriate methods, and we can create the object for that current class, and we can call the method names by using object.method name. That's what we understood. Okay. So now let's come to the point. In Java, there are mainly two types of methods are available. In Java, there are mainly two types of methods are available. One is non-static methods. Second one is static. Okay. So these are the two types of methods are available in Java. Okay. So one is non-static methods and another one is static methods. Okay. So let's go to the programming, yesterday's program. Okay, this is the program we had seen. This is the program we had seen. Okay. So public void open Chrome browser, public void open Orange HRM login method, add jobs method, and highlighting of web element border method. These are the methods we had seen. If a method contains a keyword name as static, then that method we can call it as a static method. See, if I will write the method name as static here, that method we can call it as a static methods. Okay. So here in this class, every method is a non-static method because that method doesn't contain keyword as static. Okay. So now let me write the same program. So this is the program. This is the program example for non-static methods. Okay. So I'm saving this program. So I'm copying this program. I'm right clicking and copying this program. And in the same package, I'm doing right click and I'm pasting. So it is asking to enter the name. So I'm giving add jobs to. So this is the add jobs to program got created. So now what I'm doing is except main test. So except main test, all remaining methods I'm making as static. I'm using the keyword as static. If you are writing a method name as public static void like that, that method we can call it as a static method. Okay. So let's write the method name, every method as static. And even this web driver also we need to declare it as static. So, okay, now I'm removing all the code in the @main test. Okay, if a class contains static methods, okay, and even WebDriver object also I have declared as static keyword. Okay, so I want to, so suppose if I will run this program, nothing can be executed because there is no code in the main test. So if it is a static methods, you no need to create object at all for the current class. So yesterday we have created object and object dot method name we had called. So here you no need to call. So class name dot method name open Chrome browser. So you no need to create an object by using new keyword like that. If it is a static method, you can call directly. You can call directly class name dot method name. Got the point? So now let me copy all other methods also. Open Orange HRM. Login method. Add jobs method. That's it. So if it is a static method, simply we will call class name dot method name. If it is a non-static method, we will create object and object dot method name. So that's what we had seen. So whenever you are writing static methods, remember you must have to declare WebDriver object also static keyword on. Okay. So let me save this program. And I want to create a new record as sales 9. Sales 9 record. So let me run this program now. So every time when I'm running the program, I have to give different input data. So right click, run as test engine test. So we are able to execute the program by using static methods. So sales 9 record had been created successfully. Okay. So like that, so in Java, these are the two types of methods are available. Okay. So, okay, let's come back to the program. This is the class name we had given. Okay. If it is static methods, how we are calling class name dot method names like this. Because all other methods are static methods. Because we had used keyword as static keyword. Got the point? And if it is non-static method, yesterday we had already seen. So just we have to read the object for the current class. So for the current class, we had created an object and object dot method. Okay. So that is the point you need to understand. Okay. Sir, in real time, 90% of the people, they will follow non-static methods approach. This approach only people will follow. Okay. Suppose in case if any of the program they had written a method, a static method, how you need to call? You need to call class name dot method. That's it only. Okay. Maximum people will follow non-static methods approach only. Okay. So anyway, we understood both the methods approach. In Java, these are the two types of methods are available. We understood how to write the methods and how to access the methods in the main test. We understood. Okay. Why we need to use non-static methods? That point will come to know slowly. Okay, right. Right. So this program we can call it as a non-static methods. Okay, static methods. Okay, this program is okay. Now the next concept is next concept is non-static methods with parameters. Now the next concept is non-static methods with parameters. Okay, let me tell this program. So this is the same program. What I am doing is I'm doing right click and I'm clicking on copy and I'm pasting here. So and I'm giving method class name as non-static parameters. I can give whatever I want. Okay, non-static parameters. This is the class name it will be created. So click on OK. So this is the Java file name got created with the same name. Class name also it has been modified. And for this class name, the object had been created, and this is what we had already seen. Rest all the code had been populated, copied and pasted in this file. So now we need to understand how to do parameterization. Very, very important point. Okay. So in the parameterization, the first point is we need to declare global variables. So we are going to do parameterization. So in parameterization, step 1, we have to declare global variables. We have to declare global variables. So, okay, what is mean by global variables means this is a application URL, correct? So what I am doing is I'm taking this URL and here I'm storing that value in a string object. String str is equal to string test URL is equal to so test URL we can call it as a global variable. So test URL value now it contains this application URL. Okay, and the next one is the send keys. Username value we are entering admin and password value we are entering admin123. So what I'm doing is I'm doing string username is equal to admin, comma password. Variable names you can give whatever names you want. Admin123. What is the point? So I have declared all the input values in the global variables. So username and password we can call it as a global variable. Okay. And the next one. So in this method, these are the send keys we are using. These are the input values. And coming to add jobs method, what is the send keys value it contains? Job description, job title, job description, and job mode. So now let me declare. So wherever it contains send keys, I'm declaring global variables. Job title, comma job description, job name. So let me initialize the values. Sales seat. So here I'm giving sales 9. Sales 9 description. And sales 9 more. Okay. So in the declaration section itself, we are declaring all the input data. Okay. So I'm declaring all the input data, test URL value, username, password, and job title, job description, and job name. So this is the step 1. We have to declare the global variables. Wherever you are using send keys, for those send keys, you need to give some proper name, some proper naming convention global variables, and you have to keep those values in that variables. And step 2, username and password. These methods are used. Okay, first test URL. This is the value is required for which of the method, because the orange HR method is using application URL. So I have to give open orange HR. So this is the value I'm specifying here. And username and password. Username and password values are available under login method. So I'm specifying username, comma password. And add jobs method, it contains job title, job description, and job node. So what I'm doing is job title, comma job description, comma job. This is the third. This is the Got the point, everyone? So now we have declared all these values here. Okay. Now step 3. So orange HRM method, it requires, so now we need, so in the parameterization, the step 1 is we have declared global variables, and step 2, we have passed those global variables to appropriate methods in the main test. And step 3 is, so this is the URL value, open orange HRM. So here open orange HRM. So at the method level, I have to specify string test URL 1. Okay, I'm declaring this local. So this one we can call it as a local variable. And I'm replacing the values test URL 1. Okay. So what will happen is whenever this method is executing, open orange HRM method is executing, the test URL value automatically passes to here. So test URL value, what it contains, the application URL it contains. So this application URL value automatically global variable value, it can be passed to this local variable, and that value it can be substituted here, so that application URL can be invoked. So this is step 3. So every method I am doing parameterization now, and similarly string username comma password. So here login method also I'm declaring local variables string username 1, string password 1. I can give whatever name I want. A name I You can give whatever name you want. But just for differentiation purpose, I'm giving. Suppose if you want to give, see, you can give same name also. You can use same name also. But once you declared here, that can be treated as local variable. Okay. Dani local variable under. So just for differentiation purpose, I'm giving 1. It's not like that I have to give 1 is mandatory. But if you want to give same name as global variable name, you can give, no issue. But even test URL also you can. This is called global variable. Global variable value, it can be passed to here. No, you can give whatever name you want. That value it can be comes here. We can see once you declared string and mano declare ante, that is called new variable. Okay, string you are declaring new variable here. So that value it can comes automatically here. Okay. So whatever you are declaring, so if you want to declare, you can just for differentiation purpose, I'm giving the variable name as different name. Okay, and I'm using this variable name here. Username 1 and password 1. So now I will tell you username, what is the value it contains? Admin. Password it contains admin 123. So username value it can be passed to username 1. Password value it can be passed to password 1. Sir, can I give same name whatever it contains global variable name? Yes, you can give. No issue. It can be treated as local variable once you declare here. It can be taken as new variable, but the value it will come from this global variable to here. Just for to understand easy understanding purpose, I am giving different name. That's it. What is the point? So like that, the values it can be passed to local variables, and similarly, string job title, job description, job node. So I will create local variables at method level. String job title 1, string job description 1, and string job node 1. What is the point? So I have declared global variables at the method level, and I can remove the value within the double quotation because job title one, it already contains a value. So it already contains value, and job note one, it already contains value. So the value it is coming from job title value, sales 9. It can be passed to job title one and job description value. So sales 9 description. So job description value automatically passes to job description one, and job note value, it contains sales note, sales 9 note. That value it can be passed to automatically here. Okay. If the variable already having a value, you no need to specify within double quotation. So you can use these variables. Sir, why we have to do methods parameterization? That is the important point we need to understand. So the importance of method parameterization is the test methods are using these input data. Okay, and the methods are executing with these global values. So with these input values, the methods are executing. It's easy to manage your input data. Suppose in my class file, there are 20 methods are there. So if I want to execute my program every time, I need to traverse each and every method, and I need to change my input values. So at 20 methods, I have to modify in my input data. If I will maintain all my input data at the globally here, it's easy to manage for me. Okay, so let's run this program. Run as test engine test. So username, password, login button. Sales name, description. So this program is executing the global variables. Values are passing to local variables, and values are replacing by so record name already exists, it is showing. So I have to do new input values. So since 10 record details got entered, just I modified my input data at the global variables, and automatically values are passing like that. So all these methods are executed successfully. So I no need to navigate every method. I can change my values at the global variables, and these global variables automatically pass to appropriate local variables, and values will be replaced in entities. Okay, like that it is. Okay, let's do one more time. So just I'm copying this program. So non-static parameter. This is the program. Okay. So the step one is in the parameterization. What we are doing? Declaring global variables. So wherever values you are seeing within the double quotation, okay, we have to declare it as global variables. Okay, now this is the URL I am seeing. So I'm declaring string test URL is equal to, I'm declaring like this. Application URL, you can give variable name, you can give whatever you want. And wherever you are seeing the values within the double quotations, so here username and password, string. Variable names, you can give whatever names you want. That's it. Okay. And this first method I checked, and second method also parameterized global variables declared. And third method, job title, job description, job node. These are the send keys are available. So job title, job description, and job node. So now let's go to the values sales 8, right? So I can give all the values sales 11, sales 11 description, and the sales string job title, job description, job node. Okay. So all my input values are ready. So this is the step one part we declared. Step one is global variables dispatch. Step two is we need to pass the global variables to the main test methods. So test URL input value is required for which of the method? Open orange HR, because open orange HR method is using this test URL. So I have to give this test URL here. That's it. Okay, this method is using this input data, and username and password data is using by login method. So username and password, and job title and job description is using by this method. Step two. Step two, what we are doing? Passing global variables. Step two is done. And step three. So open orange HRM. This is the method I want to declare local variable. So let me declare variable string test URL1. So this is the global variable value. It is coming to test URL1, and test URL1 I'm replacing with local variable. Okay. And login method. So login method username and password. So I have to declare local variables. So string username 1 comma password 1. If you want to give same name also, you can do, no issue at all. Once you declared at the method level, that can be treated as local variable. Okay. Last one is job title, job description, job name. That's it. So I have to declare local variables. That's method. What is the point? So now I need to use these local variables wherever the values I'm using. So I need to use this local variable. So this is the main step. So every method it has to maintain by local variables, and you need to replace. Okay. So like that. Okay. Now let me save this program, and I'm running this program. Sales 11 record will be created. So this program, we can call it as a concept of non-static methods with parameters. Okay. Previously, the methods has not been parameterized. Okay. Now each and every method had been parameterized. So we are calling non-static methods with parameterization. So sales 11 node got created. So sales 11. See, this is the record got created successfully. So So we already understood non-static methods approach. And the next approach is non-static methods with parameters. So in parameterization, you have to declare the global variables and you have to pass the variables to the main test methods, and you need to create the local variables at the method level. That's it. And you need to replace the method local variable with parameters. And similarly, we have static methods with parameter also available. What is the point? Static methods with parameters. So far we did only non-static methods with parameters. So same concept, we can also do static methods with parameters. Okay, let's do this example also. So this is the same program. This is the same program. I'm taking copy and I'm pasting. So instead of non-static, just I'm making as static methods parameters. Static parameters. So static parameters got created. So in static methods, we can declare the WebDriver object as static, I told you. So I'm declaring static, and all methods I can, except main test, all other methods I can declare it as static, I said. So I'm changing every method to static. Changing every method to static, and even highlight of web element border also I'm changing to static. So now all my methods are static methods. If it is static methods, I no need to create object. So directly I can call class name dot method name. That's it. What is the point? So already methods already parameterized here. So this approach we can call it as a static method. So each and every static method, the local variables had been created already and it has been parameters. So this approach we can call it as a static methods with parameters. Got the point? So once you know non-static methods approach,